Hi, welcome to My Two Favorite Librarians. I'm Denise Corey.
I'm Chantel Taylor, and today we're talking about horror movies.
I love scary movies. Love them. Especially the cheesier, the better.
Oh, yeah. Talk about your favorite, which I think the library actually owns now. I'm talking about the shrews.
The killer shrews?
Yeah.
No, the library doesn't own it.
Oh, I thought we got it in a package. Didn't it come in that terrible four?
I thought so too. Maybe it disappeared because I looked it in the catalog and it wasn't there. It's too bad because I love the killer shrews. I do. I love that movie. I've watched it so many times. The shrews are essentially dogs.
They're like Irish setters. And you can see their little tails wagging. It's fantastic.
But when I was looking in the catalog to see if we owned the killer shrews, did you know that Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is classified as a horror movie?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I did know that. I showed it for Classic Movie Night a couple of years ago now, and
I remember watching it with you.
I suppose at the time it would be like a psychological kind of horror.
Yeah. Do you have any horror movies?
Well, when I was a teenager, like a young teenager, my best friend at the time, Joanne Chivery, she was big into horror movies.
Listening.
She's not. She's in Ottawa. Mm-hmm. But her parents, they used to be in New Brunswick. Anyway, she used to really like horror movies and would make me watch. So the big classics like The Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. But we also watched, I was asking you the other day, and this is a movie we do not own, but I think it was called like Blood Beach. And the beach literally just ate people. Like it would just suck them in and there'd be a big like blood hole on the beach.
I've never seen that. I'm going to have to look for it.
I should have IMDb'd it before we came on the show.
I love horror movies, but I don't like, like Saw or Hostel.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of those.
I do love, did you see What We Do in the Shadows?
No, and everyone keeps telling me I need to watch it, and I haven't. It's on Netflix.
It's not, and we own it.
Oh,
it's
do
at
we?
the library. Yeah. It's not really a horror movie. It's about vampires.
But it's like funny.
But it's funny. And it stars Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords. And he's absolutely hilarious. And so he's a vampire. And they're just, it's very funny. I watched it for Halloween last year while I was handing out candy to the children.
So last weekend, we were watching some old school horror movies. So we were watching
Maximum Overdrive,
which has not aged well, and Pet Sematary, which I had forgotten some of the really creepy things that happened in that movie. So the scene with the sister who has like the spinal cord, I don't know what's wrong, but there's some creepy things.
Spinal meningitis.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Because I just read the book too.
Oh, did you?
Right?
Okay. Right. I forgot all about that.
You know what other really cheesy horror... this is in quoting marks. What other cheesy horror movie we have at the library?
What?
Undead or Alive.
I don't know if I know that.
Oh, no, because it sounds terrible. I couldn't even finish it. And I love a cheesy horror movie. I couldn't finish it. It stars Chris Kattan.
Oh, okay.
It's a zombie western.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I would love it if somebody if somebody watched Undead or Alive. And
tweet us.
Yeah, tweet me. Let me know. Tweet the library. If you want to admit to it.
So let's talk about good scary movies. So The Ring.
I've never seen The Ring.
Okay, so I saw The Ring, and I could only watch it in 15-minute increments, and I think I had to watch it backwards. Like, I watched the end of it and then would have to stop and then take another 15 minutes. It is really, really... We should watch that.
But we should watch it in the middle of the day.
And it is on its way to the library. We don't own it, and I've now ordered it. Like, it's in the mail on its way to us right now. But another one that was really creepy that I couldn't actually finish was that American Horror Story, that series that's on TV.
Yeah, and so the library owns every season of American Horror Story. The first 2 seasons were really frightening.
That first season I couldn't finish.
That first season was amazing.
And it was like, I tried, and I had to watch it during the day, and it had to be like 5 or 6 hours before it was dark, and I went to bed.
Yeah, you're a big wuss.
Totally.
I loved that first series, American Horror Story.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's so good.
It's really
really creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I don't know what the later seasons are like because there's like Asylum and the circus and
there's a hotel, there's a witches one. Yeah.
I don't know if those are still, but that first season, because that's the only one that I watched, was amazing.
Yeah, the first season was, and they're bringing back the characters from the first season. So Connie Britton,
yes,
and what's the guy's name? The dark
It's not
hair?
Dylan McDermott. It is Dylan McDermott, not Dermot Mulrooney.
Oh, Dylan McDermott. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, him and another guy.
Yeah, they have the same, but not the same at all names.
So, what are you reading right now?
Well, in very exciting reading, I'm reading.
It's a romance book, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's Debt Free Forever by Gail Vax Oxlade. Is that how you
Vaz.
Vaz Oxlade?
Vaz Oxlade.
I do not like it. I know everyone loves her, and I'm rereading her. And the thing is, she's telling me things. It's not that I don't have enough common sense. It's just I need to see some receipts on these things. I need to see. I don't know. She
has a whole show where people have like.
I know. She doesn't speak to me.
I am reading something very different from that. I'm reading Last Night in Twisted River by John Irving.
Oh.
And it is very much a John Irving book. You know, it's super wordy and detailed, but fascinating. And you know that things that he repeats are going to come back again. So it starts in 1954 in a logging camp in New Hampshire, and it follows this family for well over 50 years. So, you know, they're in New Hampshire, and then they go to Boston, and then they're in Iowa, and then it's very interesting.
I don't think I've read anything by John Irving, and I don't know that I want to start.
Oh, you should really read The World According to Garp and Cider House Rules. Those are good books.
Maybe Cider House Rules. I'd be willing to give that a try.
Cider House Rules is a great book.
Maybe I'll add that to my list. Maybe we're thinking of an upcoming show where we recommend a book and make the other one read a book.
Yes.
That we wouldn't necessarily pick. Maybe that could be the book you pick for me. Oh, it's going to be bad, the book you pick for me. I might be changing my mind about this.
What's happening at the library?
Well, this week is the week of Halloween, so there's not much going on at the library. However, in Amherst, Maker Monday, so that will be today at 3 o'clock. That is a once-a-month program where they come in, and I think they're doing something a bit Halloween-y, like they're making candles or something.
Yeah. Maybe.
There were candles on the poster, so I'm assuming there's candles involved. And also Tuesday, which is the 30th, I believe, Evil Genius, which is our regularly scheduled program, it's at 3, every Tuesday at 3.
And then in Parsboro this week, and I don't have the date written down, but I think it's November 1st. They're doing green screen.
Yes.
Green screen drop-in in Parsboro. So,
and that's going to be in Oxford as well towards the end of November. So keep your eyes open for that.
So that's for kids in grades from P to 12. And you can come and play with the green screen and see what it's like. Yeah.
It should be fun. I can't wait to see. Maybe they'll send us some things. We can put them on Instagram. We'll have to insist on it.
So we are on Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter. And you can find our handles on our website.
Do you want me to say it?
Yes, because every time I say it, you make fun of me.
www.cumberlandpubliclibraries.ca.
Okay, what are we talking about next week?
Next week, I believe we're talking about Remembrance Day.
Okay. All right, well, I'll see you next week.
Bye.